Tonight's episode of The Ship Show is brought to you by
Douche Canoe, a fragrance for men by Carnival.
Oh, you're coming in. I'm coming in. You're coming in. It's the Tony Jackson. Yeah.
All right. I don't know what happened. I'm sorry, everybody. My software froze up. It kept giving me an error. It kept saying something about keyframes and everything else. I don't know what happened. I'm sorry. We're here. We're back. I will pick up where we left off. So Friday.
Okay. I'm glad you remember where it was.
I remember. Friday, we were at Lincoln Hills. And again, I didn't play that well. You kissed your roommate, good morning, and then what? So then, ironically enough, their team name was Morningwood.
I would not room with those guys.
Well, yeah. Anyway, long story short, I still didn't play that well. I didn't play that bad, but I don't think I really contributed. I played, actually, on the front nine, I contributed 0 points, but York contributed, Luna, what do you got? Drop it. York got 6 points on the front. On the back, I came alive, and I got us, no, Luna, I got us 4 points. But still, I didn't play that well. I just didn't play that well.
It happens.
But anyway, we went back to the house. We went to the beach because it was right there. Some stiff competition. Yes, indeed. But we went to the Lake Michigan was right there. We hung out at the beach, came back, partied our faces off again. They barbecued. It was awesome. And then Friday was moving day. At Friday night, it was determined that our team was down by the highest margin by far of any of the tournaments in the last 20 years that this thing's been going on. We were down 18 points going into the last day on Saturday, okay? 18 points. The biggest comeback prior to that, I think, was 7 points. Anyway, Saturday morning comes around. I get up early. I go to the range. Larry, I freaking shot my face off. I was unbelievably good. I could do no wrong on Saturday. I cannot believe it. It is the best round of golf I've ever played in my life, and it's a fact. My best score ever, I shot a 78. And if it weren't for number 10, where I was 6 feet away from the pin, in the heavy rough, right on the heavy rough by the green, if I hadn't duffed that shot, who knows what I could have shot. And also, mind you, our house was on hole 17, okay, right on the green, Larry. And in the evenings, I would go out, we would all go out and have chipping and putting competitions out there, right? But, oh no, Paul, these greens were pure. This course was pure Michigan, pure awesomeness. But anyway, on my front nine, I got my 6 very easily, and I was giving up 5 strokes. I got my 6 points. The guy I was playing with kind of had a meltdown. He kept ending up in the sand, couldn't get out of the sand. I got my points. I shot 3 over on the front. which is my best score on a front nine ever. But I was piping drives, dude. I was piping them like 260. I had one that was like 285. It was insane. I don't know. I had an aha moment on the range, Larry, with my wrists in the downswing. Anyway, on the back nine, we had no idea what the score was. We were really just playing for fun because we didn't think anything would happen. You're in the right place, Wendy. We didn't think anything would happen. Foreskin. Morningwood. Larry, are you there?
I'm here.
Who are you
listening.
texting? Are you texting Trevor?
No,
All right.
I'm hands free.
I feel like Trevor's up to no good in the background.
No, he's behaving himself.
Okay.
I have my phone and my iPad, and I use both to look at the chat.
Well, this is where my
sometimes I'm
boring
looking-
golf story gets very interesting.
Okay.
We had no idea what was going on. On the back nine, I was playing this guy who, I'm going to be honest, his handicap was 27.
Oh,
But he was, all weekend long, everyone was talking about what a buzzsaw he was because no one could get points on him. I was intimidated. He was kicking everyone's butt all weekend. As a matter of fact, when the weekend was over, he was tied for second for most points, I believe, scored.
so wait a minute. What's his handicap?
Like 22 or 27, something like that. It was high.
If it was 27, I'd almost have to give him 3 strokes every hole.
Well, I had to give him a stroke every hole except for one par 3, I believe. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Going into the day,
He's right.
Larry is multitasking. At the end of the day, the front nine, I was so good. My confidence was so high. I went up 2 points on this cat, and I was rolling. And I still played fantastic on the back. And here's the thing. We got to the 17th hole, which was right by our house, and it was a par 3. It was 169 yards, I think. But it was a front pin placement, okay? So I tee off. Oh, I was just seeing if Larry thought we were frozen. Anyway, I tee off. I should have sat still, and not moved, just to freak everybody in the chat off. I take my shot. I used a 6-iron. Dude, I roped it. My ball hit 2 feet from the pin, jumped up in the air, came back down, spun off down a hill into a bunker. It would have been a tap-in birdie if it would have stopped, okay? But I was in the bunker. I was giving up a stroke to this cat. He got a 4 for 3. But my shot out of the bunker landed 2 feet from the hole, and we pushed. We each got a half point. But I could have got a point and unknowingly, at the time, could have won the freaking whole tournament single-handedly on that freaking hole had it not done that. So we play 18, and we pushed that one as well. And I think at the end, it was 5.5 to 4.5. I didn't get my 6, but anyway, we get back. Everyone, we were the third group, so everyone's just sitting there on the 18th hole in their golf carts watching the last group come up. And I'm like, okay, well, I was playing so good, I really didn't drink, so I'm going to have a beer because we don't have a chance anyway. I drank not 1, but 2 beers. And then all of a sudden, the commissioner says, holy clucking shit. If this guy makes this putt, we're freaking tied, boys. And I'll be damned if was it York? All I know is on 18, Bunta freaking chipped out from the woods into the freaking hole. It was insane. It got a point. I didn't see it. We heard all about it. We ended up tying, dude. So then it goes to a freaking playoff. When I tell you the amount, I can't even put to words the amount of, what do you call it? Agita. My heart was beating out of my chest when we got to this playoff. I feel ripped because you had a beer and didn't post it in the app. I never post in that app. But anyway, your tooth had the best chip in the tournament, says Pauletta, Larry.
Funny.
I mean, you know what that is, right? Wait,
Please
I can
don't
do
look
it
for
here.
that
Wait.
button. Don't.
Super awesome
No, don't
comment.
look for a new button.
Okay, so we get to the
We'll be
playoff,
on.
and so York is the captain. He picks the two best handicap players on our team to go against their two best, right? They tee off, and you know it gets to it's anybody's game. The two of the guys from each team were way out of in nowhere land. The other two were in good shape. It pushes. So the next round, York made the decision, and I don't blame him, although hindsight 2020, I can't even blame him because what happened, it was the right choice. But I was so hot at the time, the guy that went ahead of me was like, I think his handicap was one stroke lower, but he played like crap all day. I was kind of the hot hand, and I would have ended up playing with the guy I played with all day, and it would have been fantastic. But anyway, I was nervous and didn't want to play, okay? I was nervous because have you ever played in a playoff like that?
Yes.
So it's nerve-wracking. There were 16 dudes riding around the course in golf carts watching every single swing. You know what I'm saying? So on the second hole, our Mr. Steady Eddie tees off, puts it down in the fairway. And then the second guy tees off, gets under it, shoots it 700 feet in the air. It goes about 40 yards. I ship you not. His second shot, he was 215 yards out. He dropped his ball 8 foot from the freaking pin, right? The other guy, his ball was a foot behind the trap, but on a major upslope, Larry, like huge upslope. He freaking was 109 yards out, shot a 56-degree wedge. I don't know how he hits a 56-degree wedge on an upslope, 109 yards. He shot it to 4 feet. And so here we are on the green, and our guy has an easier putt, straight shot, 6 foot. They have a 4-foot putt. Our guy missed. Their guy made it. They freaking won. But it was the most incredibly nerve-wracking thing. And York's telling me, dude, you better get ready because we're next. And I'm like, what? We're next. I just drank 2 beers. I can't be next. But at the end of the day, it was the largest comeback in the history of the tournament. It was crazy. I've watched the Indians in the World Series in the bottom of the 10th inning with the bases loaded and watched our guy hit a home run, a grand slam to tie the game against the Cubs. And I wasn't as excited as I was watching that playoff, and that's the truth. It was incredible. Fantastic weekend. That's all I got to say. I'm very happy that I played so well on Saturday. Sunday, on the other hand, we decided to go play a fun round at a really nice course down the road, and I shot a 90. So, there's that. Sometimes I strike lightning in a bottle, and I guess I did. I contributed to the tie. I wish I could have contributed to the overall win with that par 3 because I would have been a hero. I would have been a hero, for crying out loud. What ship was this on, says Paul. He's trying to direct me towards cruising because we're talking golf. The nuance isn't lost on me. That's all I'm saying. 90 sounds better than that guy's 27. That's what Tess says. Oh, Tess. That gave me gas. This is why Rick is a caddy. Anyway, Larry, it was fantastic. And, chat, it was great. I had to talk about it. It was one of the most fun times golfing that I've had in that playoff. But I digress. I came back home, and the aha moment that I found on the range has stuck with me. And I'm certain that I'm going to have my handicap down to 10 by the end of the year. I swear to God, someone texted me anonymously and asked me to tell you to stop. Oh, someone texted York anonymously and said, stop talking about golf on the live stream. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Say your name so that I can remove you from this chat. I'm just kidding. York just texted me that.
Great.
Someone messaged him telling me to stop talking. You know what? The rest of the chat is all golf. The rest of the chat
He likes to stir
golf.
the pot. Come on.
Steve says it was not me in all caps. I think we should replay this story stroke for stroke on the next Coop Cruise. We could do that. Kevin Brubaker says not all heroes wear capes. Listen, how dare you text? Why would you text York to tell me? It's probably Bunta, or it's Larry. Larry, did you text York and tell me to stop talking golf?
No, I did not, because I would just say it. No, I did not text.
Wait, Wendy Johnstone, someone messaged me too. I don't know.
Yeah.
I love that they messaged York to tell me to stop talking golf.
Is York even on the show?
I wouldn't think so. Like,
I didn't see him.
He is staying in a hotel right outside of the Toledo Mudhens Stadium.
Oh,
Kelly Madison got
only-
a message too.
I've been to Toledo one time.
What'd you do in Toledo?
I
Sell
had
some
a hockey
flooring?
tournament, of course.
Oh.
Hockey tournament, of course.
The Coop has a rat. Yeah, it does. And, if you're the guy or gal who did it, I'm sure it was in jest. And if it wasn't, then you can suck it. You obviously get it. You obviously get it. Because in order for you to text York, you must know the ship show. Timothy Williams is from Toledo. But anyway.
I have nothing bad to say about it. I didn't mean it that way. I've just only been there one time. Unfortunately, it was way, way back.
I'm calling York right now.
They made us.
Hey, Bowling Alley Billy here.
Hey, Bowling Alley Billy, I need to know something. You don't have to say anything other than what is the message you received?
Bowling leaves on Tuesday.
Hey, Billy, are you in Toledo?
Yeah, I got a turning down here
I
up there in Toledo.
I heard the best-selling beer there is Blatz. That's what I heard.
I could
BLATZ.
I couldn't hear that so good.
He said he heard the best-selling beer is Blatt.
I don't know.
I went to a bar in Toledo. The only bar I've ever been to that had Blatz on draft. And I asked the bartender, it's our best seller.
That very well could be right there, but I'm just a Busch Light guy, so I'm not too keen to understand that.
So
if you're a Busch Light guy, you go live in St. Louis. I'll tell you that.
let me ask you something. Did you receive a message other than Bowling League, or would you care to share, or no?
I don't get no messages. I'm not too savvy with the social and the phones.
Okay, well, I must have been mistaken, which I understand. I'm often mistaken. Hell, the live stream kicked off in the middle of the show, so I often make mistakes. So
I gotta go. It's the 7th frame. I'll talk to you later.
Wait a second.
What?
You just keep your hand in that blower and cool off your fingers for a minute.
Bertha's getting antsy. What am I gonna do?
Are you in contention in this tournament?
Well, I'm always in contention. There's still, 3 frames to go.
All right, well, keep us updated in the chat, would you?
Yeah. You got it, buddy.
All right, well, enjoy your Busch Light, and I'll send you a case of Blatz, just so you can try it. You might like it.
I'm sure I'll give it a go right there.
All right, well, here's to strikes and no splits.
Yeah. You got that right, Rooster.
Okay, he didn't want to divulge, but I want to know. It was probably Garrett. It was Garrett, wasn't it? Was it Garrett? I'll bet it was Garrett texting York. I'll bet he got it on Facebook Messenger as an anonymous message. Either that or York won't tell me. Anyway, I digress. Crazy Cat Traveler says he sounds like left guy. All right. So anyway, Big Al says he's not buying it, Billy. He's not buying it at all. So we made a big announcement the other day. To much fanfare and celebration about the Coop Cruise in 2026. A lot of people were excited to get the announcement. Tess, you know what announcement we're talking about. Come on. Get some of them French fried taters with mustards. That's right. Oh crap, cruise talk. That's right, Paul. We're going to talk about the Coop Cruise 2026. I get confused every time with the date. Amy Elke says Billy's got balls to throw. Garrett says, wait, what did I do? I'm just kidding, Garrett. Somebody texted Bowling Alley Billy and told them to tell me to stop talking about golf. That's all. That's all. Fear not. You're off the hook for now, Garrett. I'll find something to be mad at you about, but at the moment, it's not on you. All right. So we announced the Coop Cruise. And like I said, it was to much fanfare. People are going bananas about it. We've got a major, how do I say it? We tried to switch up the game in the short amount of time that we had to plan it. But we're doing a side-by-side. And Tess Almond says Larry's on fire. Oh, yeah, I had that graphic. Okay, so basically, here's the deal. We are doing April 27th to May 2nd, 2026, out of Miami on Freedom of the Seas, my favorite ship, at least in the top 2. It's going to Coco Cay and Cozumel. Going to be an excellent group event
with the sea days.
Yep.
5 days, 5 nights.
Larry's always hot fire, says Paul. What happened? Something happened in the sports world. Oh boy, is it going crazy again? Oh boy, I think we're acting up.
What? I don't think so.
I think it's doing stuff. I think it's doing weird stuff. I'm getting errors.
Oh no. I think it looks good. Right now it looks
Kevin
good.
says, yeah, everybody says we're good. Okay. All right. So Freedom of the Seas going to... Okay, everything's fine. All right. It's going to Coco Cay and Cozumel. I think we're going to do a big thing either at Sancho's or Paradise Beach Club. I think I'll leave it up to whoever comes, right? We can make our decision. Tess had a suggestion, but I think the place didn't have a pool. What was it called, Tess? Put it in the comments. Because I'm all for something new. But Freedom of the Seas is a perfect ship. Would you agree, Larry?
It's very nice. There's nothing wrong with it. It's unbelievably, in today's standards, it's probably considered more of a medium to medium larger ship. It has, of course, all the things that you like on a royal ship. Really nice royal promenade.
That's right, Steve.
It's got specialty restaurants.
Kuza Park.
It's good. I've never heard of Kuza Park. Never.
It's by the port. It looks
open.
nice. It's a beach club, but no pool. I don't like that.
Yeah, here's my thing. So, not to really, I don't want to mean to skip ahead on you, but the second phase of the cruise goes to Half Moon Cay, whatever you want to call it. And that is the perfect beach day. They're talking, I've heard rumors, they're going to build a pool there, but that is the one place that I can plunk my fat rear in a lounge chair on the beach and not move. It is the perfect sand, no rocks, perfectly clear water.
What's it called?
It is Half Moon Cay.
Wait, that's not on that cruise, though.
It's on the second one. Second one. So to me, a perfect beach day, I compare it to Trunk Bay in St. John's, Half Moon Cay. Like the beach on Sancho's and Paradise Beach, it doesn't do it for me. It's got seaweed, it's got rocks. I'm very particular. So if it's not a really, really good beach day, then I need a pool. And I hang out at the pool, and I have a great time. So I'm not against going to a place that has a great beach, because Infinity Bay, that's another one. Infinity Bay would be like number 3 on my list. And I could stay on that beach the whole time. But then it also has a pool that you can kind of go back to later in the day. But I'm just saying Paradise and Sancho's, I'm going to be in the pool the whole time. I'm not going out to the beach.
Yeah. The pool is where it's at those beach clubs, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, no doubt.
So anyway, somebody says your sound's not working, but I feel like somebody prematurely commentated. But you do keep cutting out in my ear, but this was happening last week too, and you sounded fine. but you keep like, I don't know what's going on. There's something up with your mic. I don't know if it's a bad connection or what, but it's okay. It's okay. It's choppy, that they're saying.
All right. So to go over the Freedom, you leave Miami, you go to Coco, Sea Day, Cozumel, and with a Sea Day.
That's correct. And I think we'll do a group event we'll let the people choose. We could do a group event in Cozumel, or we could do it at Coco Cay. It really doesn't matter to me how we play it. It does for the second leg, though, and I think you know why. Right?
Wait, what? I'm sorry. What'd you say?
On the second day, or on the second leg of the cruise, the group event is absolutely set in stone. What about my third leg, says Kevin Brubaker.
So here's the thing I'd look at on the second one. You've got a group event land-based, and then 2 group events at ports.
Yeah, and so the second leg is Carnival Sunrise from May 2nd. Again, it's a side-to-side to May 7th. Miami, Half Moon Cay, Nassau, Celebration Key with some sea days peppered within.
First day.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I've never been to Half Moon Cay. I've never been to Celebration Key.
I haven't been
but I've heard great things about both. But I think our group event will be at the Bearded Clam. Am I right, Larry?
Well, I thought that's where you were. That's the avenue you were taking. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how big it's going to be, but I don't think it's going to be as big as last year. So I think they can accommodate us.
Oh my good. Yes.
And
could you imagine? I mean, just think about it. Could you imagine how incredible it would have been with our 130 people, or whatever, if we all would have gone to the Bearded Clam?
Oh my gosh!
Freaked out. They would have.
Yeah, but they would have loved
the highlight.
They would have loved that.
God, no, that's what I'm saying. It would have been the highlight of their business career. They would have been like just going bonkers. It would have been like so really, really fun to have that many people at that place. It's not a super big place. They're very, very nice people. It would have been funny.
All right, no so doubt. Here's the deal. I put it up on screen. You can't see us, but and just so you know, these prices are for 2 people.
Or kind of per cabin. So if you go single, you're kind of. I mean, you'd be a little less.
It would be a little less.
Person, port charges and taxes.
So,
but that pretty much gives you a good idea per cabin.
For Freedom, there's your price for balcony. So you're looking at about 600. What would it be? $644 for an interior per person. And then the prices go up from there. And then on the Sunrise for an interior, you're looking at like $567, something like that. I don't know. Somewhere in that neighborhood per person. In the 500s. Deposits $300 per cabin on the Sunrise, or $100 per person with any other promotional rate. I don't want to get into to the other rates. You can call Sharon. What I do know is the casino offers, you gotta, whatever you do, here's what I'm going to say, because we ran into this on the last Coop Cruise. Do we go to the red seat? No, we do not, Garrett. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about it. What if you book outside of the group? Like, let's say, for example, you're a travel agent or whatever, and you book outside of the group. I can just tell you this. You're more than welcome to come along. We'd love to have you. But what I cannot guarantee is that we can get you a seat in the dining room where we're all sitting. I can't do it. That was a point of contention on the last one that I will not deal with again. If you book your cruise with a casino offer and have Sharon pull it in, that's another story. But truth be told, while I understand casino offers save people a lot of money, like for however you do it, it's got to be brought to Sharon. If it is not, or if Sharon cannot pull you in, I apologize in advance. Like if you use some weird app to book it and Sharon can't pull you in, it's not on me. You may not be able to sit at dinner. That is not my fault. That is not my problem. That is not something for me or Larry or Arnold to solve. We just can't. As far as the group events go, yeah, you'll be part of the group, but I just can't promise that. That's all I'm going to say. I just have to put that out there because it came a point of contention. Why do I not hear Larry? Is Larry talking?
I'm listening. No, I was listening to everything you were saying.
Oh,
so
no.
I do know this.
On my screen, it's showing. No, you're not gone. It's just showing Larry. Okay. I was behind.
Okay, so anybody, it's mainly Carnival. Even though I get some casino and I get some different deals with Royal. It doesn't matter. If you have a casino deal with Carnival, she knows how to book it and pull you into our group. You may not get all the different benefits of the group, like an onboard credit and that. But again, all you have to do is reach out to Sharon. She can answer any of your questions.
Sharon
like,
at C at gmail.com. And let me show you.
She's got it all set up. So she's all set up. She's ready to go. When you
Here's
call
the
her,
information.
or email her, text her, she can take care of you.
Here's her information. Sharon at C at gmail.com or the phone number you see there. We can't all fit in the same dinner booth. You're right. The firm will not represent you if you don't book through SAST. That's a good point. And you know, I'm gonna say the quiet part out loud because I absolutely understand and recognize that many people save a lot of money and get to go on more cruises than they normally would because of the casino offers. But what I can tell you, and I honestly am not ashamed to say it, is that on the group cruises, the amount of work and effort that goes into putting it together, there's perks that you can enjoy based on the number of people who book. However, when people book as a travel agent or book in some other way, we would certainly never say, no, you can't be part of our group. Absolutely not, because that's the core of the Coop. We are a group, we are a family, and we understand that, you know, we'd rather have you there than not.
Without a doubt. Hey, I don't know if you remember this.
If you don't book through Sharon, there's no benefit to the ship show, is all I'm saying. So you can't hold it against us if we can't. And it's not a thing where we're like taking it personal and saying we can't seat you in the dining room. It's a fact. If you booked like as a travel agent or something else other than a casino, you cannot be brought into the dining for whatever reason. But if you have specific questions about like deposits, rates, if you want to book a different room outside of the group, you can book at the current rate. Sharon can answer all those for you. 2 cruises, 1 Coop. You can do 1 leg, you can do both, or you can do none, but you should do both or 1. That's tagline.
I gotta say this. On the Alaska cruise, the combined Sharon at Sea Coop Cruise, and we were doing tons of Lido Olympics like throughout the cruise. And it was unbelievable how many people that had no idea who we were came up to us and said, "Can we take part in this? This looks like so much fun and such a fun group." And we're like, "Yeah, come on in. Come on."
It is
like,
Brubaker.
That was so amazing.
Well, even on the Coop Cruise, we even had one of the people in the Facebook group for a little bit who joined because it looked like everyone was having so much fun, but then she had the audacity to come in the Facebook group and make a post about, "Oh, maybe this isn't the group for me. You guys can't give me the information on next year's cruise." You're right.
Well,
it's not the group for you. Bye!
Well, but I will just say, I mean, in all fairness, to try to do something, I'm not saying it's short notice, but not nearly the notice we gave on the Coop Cruise. And then it's difficult when it's not for me. For me, it's not. But John has a daughter. She's very involved in gymnastics and all kinds of events. They both work. I don't. And then you pick dates, and then you realize, oh, crud, we're going to be gone over Easter. It's not going to work. So,
well, the Easter thing really threw a curveball because we had this thing figured out.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
And so then he's got to he's got to change. He's got to, change it up and figure out new things. And
there was a lot of adaptation required for this one.
Right. And so it's like, okay, so and you adapt, you change, and you move on. And you know what the Marines do? They adapt, they change.
Improvise, adapt, and overcome.
There you go. So it's like, I got to say that the Freedom is a great ship. I absolutely positively, I admit it, I'm a royalist. I love Royal to death. I love cruising more than Royal, though. And I've just been on the Sunrise, and I cannot tell you very many bad things about that ship. I loved it. The service was great. I could go on and on about the different venues it had. The stops are really good.
Yeah, I'm excited about Celebration Key.
You have that too. It's like, and here's the thing: they're working out the kinks there. It just opened. They're working out the kinks. I'll have tips for people of how to not spend a fortune on that island. I have them already. I've already figured it out. Because unfortunately, right now, if you go there, it doesn't include the drink package like Coco does. So if you're on the Freedom and you buy the drink package, you go to Coco, your drinks are included. You pay for no drinks there. I was thinking actually Coco, maybe even do like the Hideaway Beach Club and do an event there.
Well, once we figure out what we're dealing with in terms of group size, there's so many things that we can do. I would like to have people host their own events again this time around, and see what we can come up with. That was no. You're not look. Oh my God! The Luna just chewed a hole in my sock. Dang it! This is what happens every Wednesday night when these dogs are left untethered. Steve says he wants a cigar, Larry.
I know. This is the first show I've had too. So
Paul Addis has a great idea, Larry. We should all ride hobby horses through the promenade. How great would that be?
Hey, okay, so I am an old-time cruiser. I started cruising in like the mid-90s.
Stop it. They just stop it. Put your socks
so
away and that
used to
wouldn't
have
happen.
An event.
How about you
They
put
used
your
to have
mouth
an
away?
event. You would buy a hobby horse, and they would have you lined up, and it would be like 10 spots, and they'd roll a dice, and whatever lane you were in, you would move up, and you gambled on this. So first you had to buy the lane, and the winner would win. Second place would show, third place, but you gambled, and of course, everybody that bought a hobby horse in their group, they would find some hot babe in a bikini, and they'd be jumping up and down, and that was an amazing event. Why they did away with it, I have no idea, because the Lido deck would be just packed for those events, and it was so much fun. I gambled $10, $20, whatever, but it was just fun. It was
Flamingo Pam says a roper romp. We can't do that. Tommy's doing that. Tommy's doing a romper stomper event on his group cruise. We can't do that. Let's sing for Lindy Lou for old times, John. We will. We'll shut it down that way. But you know what? Quite frankly, I should have started out the show with a Lindy Lou. You know we missed you. And let's not forget that the Coop Cruise is a tribute of sorts to Lindy Lou. It's Lindy's Luau. Don't worry, you're not going to have to dress up like an imbecile in 70s gear this time. It'll be luau type stuff. Mike Jackson, look at that. Long time no here. Hope all is well. Glad to see you, Mike Jackson. It's been a while. I think who was that? Stained? It's been a while. It's a popular thing and Trevor's idea. Well, Tommy Casabona is doing it on his group cruise, so we're not going to do a romper stomper. But we could do a Speedo on the Lido or song on the promenade. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I like the hobby horse idea. And we all run around and speak like we're in Monty Python.
We could come up with our own hobby horse race deal. Put up teams. It would be a lot of fun. But
so odds are
both of the ships are good. The ports
are with a dong.
Really, really good. The ports are excellent. I know everybody talks about I've been to Cozumel, 10 times, 12 times, whatever. But I've never not had a good time at Mr. Sancho's, Paradise Beach, or actually the Cozumel Bar Hop. The Cozumel Bar Hop is, a lot of people still don't know about it, and it's a great time. It is completely different, but it is very scenic. It's a ton of fun.
I feel like the issue with Larry's audio is an internet thing because it's good for a minute and then it goes out. I'm gonna have to next week jump in your computer and figure out.
Or let's just do it a day before and test it all out.
So again, here's the deets. Freedom of the Seas, April 27th through May 2nd. Miami, Coco Cay, Cozumel with Sea Days. You see the prices. That's for two people, not one. Deposit $200 per cabin. There's different deposits depending on if you decide to go with a different room besides a balcony, ocean view, or interior. And you see the gratuity price. Final payment is due 2 days before my birthday, January 27th. Key point to remember, the group space is held for 30 days. After that, the rates go current. So probably best to book these before 30 days. Carnival Sunrise, again, Half Moon Cay, Nassau, Bearded Clam. Celebration Key, Miami with sea day, one sea day to start it off. You see the prices there. Deposit is $300 again, or $100 per person if you do different rates. Gratuities are $16 per person per day. This particular cruise, the space is held for 60 days, but after 60 days, current pricing, and you can be pulled into the group. We'll keep you posted in the Facebook group when the deadlines are coming. So you don't want to be the chicken that missed the boat. But if you can't make it, you can't make it. I understand. A lot of people have already commented that they can't make it, and I get it. That's fine. Larry Thomas even said he can't make it. Nancy and Daniel can't make it. The Q's Cruisers can't make it. The Ullingers. Kelly Rinaldo can't make it. The Craze will be on one leg. Rhonda's in.
I guess that's the thing to stress. Like, it is 2 5-nights, so 10 total. But if you can only do one, there's nothing wrong with it.
Well, that was the whole point of this.
One or the other, and that's the thing. It's kind of set up to be a shorter cruise, a little bit easier to do, and so you don't have to feel if I can't do both, I'm not doing either type of attitude. You can choose one or the other. That's the way I look at it. It's like we'd rather have you for one than none. So if you can make one, that's great. If you can make both, it's even better. But if you can't make them, we understand, and we'll move forward. And
Kevin Brubaker says he's washing his hair that week, so I'm assuming he's not coming either. And quite frankly, there could be 7 people on this cruise, and that would be fine too. I want as many people to book as possible. I feel like the Brights will be there as part of the late night promenade. I forget what they call themselves. There's a name they have for themselves.
The what? The what?
Brandy Bright and Trevor and Lolly and a few others have a nickname.
Oh. Okay.
I'm flying from Arizona. Jamie Wilhite says she'll do both. Listen, look. Steve Morales, Rooftop and I are fluid. We are booked January 2026, then again in summer. I hate peer pressure. Well, bring your butts, Steve and Ruth. Bring your butts. Late night snacking society.
I thought it was LNP, late night pizza. That's
the Okies will be there for the first half. Perfect. Tess will be there. It's going to be fun, regardless of the size of the group. The Coop is the Coop.
I will say this too.
The Coop is the Coop.
So
we're family regardless of size.
I was just on the Sunrise.
Coop Cruise 3.0.
The Sunrise was right next to the Freedom. So when you get off the Freedom, literally you can walk off, drag your bag. It's the next ship. It's the next pier. It's right there. So you don't have to get an Uber. You don't have to get a taxi. I'm sure if you are having issues, you could get transportation or shuttle. But they're right there. For the average person, you can easily get off the Freedom and walk right to the Sunrise and get on.
Coop Cruise 2026. There you have it. You've got the deets. Love to have you. Steve says she hates peer pressure. Now, odds are Arnold's going to be there and Dana, but I don't know if they're going to be at both. Odds are high. I could end up being solo on one or both of those legs. So we'll see how that works out. We'll see how that works out.
I'm gonna say it right now. I'm in the same boat.
Yep. So, Larry, you
in
and
the
I
same
could
boat.
probably team up if Trevor, York
Well,
said
here's my
Lisa.
thing.
York said to me, Lisa and I might be there for one of the legs, and I said, York, I know better. I know what might means in
Yeah, I
doodle
was gonna
speak.
say he preferenced that with might, correct?
Yeah, might
Yeah.
for York means 99.725% not coming, and he won't give it another thought until the week before when someone messages him anonymously, like they did tonight about the golf talk, and says, hey, are you still coming on the Coop Cruise? And he'll be like, oh, crap, I forgot about that. No, I'm not coming. That's York 101. If might is in the conversation, the word might means not in your keys. So when he says, I might come, what he's really saying is, I'm not coming. So, Steve
Well,
says Rooftop is talking. I dated a girl named 99.725 and she wasn't coming either. Oh boy. Listen, here's what I know. When we announced the Coop Cruise last year, like 2 days later, we were at 70 cabins.
Oh, it was crazy.
And at this point, besides the 7 people who have booked, that's it. If it's big, if it's small, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Because the Coop is the Coop. We're a family either way.
Here's my question. I just need to know this. If we're roommates, will you like kindly leave a bottle of water next to my CPAP machine at night?
Oh, I'm going to find all kinds of like powdered mixes I can pour in there. Like tonight we're going to try vitamin C. Tonight we're going to try energy drink.
One night it'll be like concrete mix in my nose.
Yeah, well, I would never put concrete mix in there, but I might put
that-
some Malort in there.
That was the classic though. When I woke up and I woke up and looked at him like, I haven't slept that well since I've been on the CPAP. And I gotta let you in a little secret. I stole your water. And he's like, well, I had a hydration pack in it. And I told my doctor, and he goes, oh my God, you'll totally screw up the machine. You cannot do that. You cannot put hydration in it.
Well, we're going to give Larry, instead of a CPAP, an MPAP. M is in monster. Malort. Malort in his CPAP. The MPAP. It really, it's medicinal. It's made of wormwood. It cures what ails you.
I know. Hey, I'm not kidding. I swear. When I have a really upset stomach, I'll do a shot of that, and I'm telling you, it helps.
Oh, no.
It really does.
Absolutely does calm your stomach. There is absolutely no doubt. If you room with Larry, get a cabin close to an external bathroom.
Wait, what? I'm not
Jimmy
denying
said that.
But what about you? I know, Jimmy. What about you?
Listen,
I
Larry.
came in the one day I needed like a gas mask on.
Listen, after me or after Jimmy?
No, with Jimmy. I did room with you in Louisville. You were like a perfect roommate, except you leave stuff behind when you leave.
Yeah, I tend to leave stuff behind.
But
listen.
oh my God, I that was before I was on a CPAP. And
you don't have to worry about me.
I had these noise reducers things in. I didn't hear a word from you.
Yeah, I don't. I can, if nature calls and it's time to do the deed, I'm done in the same amount of time as it takes me to pee every time. It's not like some of you people like Bowling Alley Billy who needs 40 minutes.
It's worth try. It's first trying. Trust me.
Does it cure gas? Rick is. I am telling you, when I've had an upset stomach and I had to do a shot of Malort because I lost a bet or something, every single time my stomach felt better. There's no doubt about that. That's the Marine and John right there. You're right, Paul.
It does help. I swear it does. It tastes bad, but
we got to figure out your audio. It's cutting out bad. Steve Morales says, leave garlic by Larry's feet. Well, listen, folks. I think it's time for us to say,
Ooh,
yes, say this.
ooh, that sugar sweet. You got
No, that's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is this. Nope, that's not it. Hold on. I think this is what I'm trying to say. Nope, that's not it. Oh, dang it. I can't find what I'm looking for, Larry. Hold on. It's coming. Did I get rid of it? I might have gotten rid of it.
ooh,
That's not it. Shoot, that's not it.
Ooh, baby.
Okay. Maybe I should just...
Oh my gosh, shut up!
Yeah, I should probably do that. Maybe I lost it. Oh, look at that. It's gone. What's this? There it is, Larry. I found it.
You did. Yes, there it is.
All right. Well, everybody, thanks for tuning in. Remember, we don't always cover all the bases, but I think tonight we did. And for the people, you know, that didn't like the golf talk, I think the best way to address that situation is say, too bad, so sad, call your dad, tell him you're mad. And then, once you do that, suck it! We are cruise-centric. Is that an accurate description, Larry? We are not cruise-specific, we are cruise-centric.
We're everything.
We are everything. You know what we are, Larry? We are money.
We are entertainment tonight.
That's right. It was great to see Paul Atta in the chat this evening. Not going to deny that. We miss our boy Paul, leader of the firm here. Very confident. Jamie Woolhite says she'll message me. Awesome. Please do. Please do. I don't know. I don't know what I was going to say. I lost my train of thought. But Larry, final thoughts on this evening.
Two great ships, really good itineraries. I did want to throw out to the people, April the 27th, the first day of the Freedom, is a Monday. So that means you're probably coming in on a Sunday, and you even did 2 days before that on a Saturday. So you gotta look at that. You gotta look at your flights. But leaving on a Monday, there's not a lot of ships that go out then, so the port area, traffic should not be bad. And then literally when you get off on the second, you can walk right to the next pier to the sunrise. I've been on the Freedom, I'm gonna say 4 times. I was just on the sunrise.
This will be
have a
my
bad
third
word
time
to
on
say.
Freedom.
I do not have a bad word to say about the show. I really, really don't. Sunrise a little smaller than Freedom, but that's not a bad thing. And I had tons of fun, great venues. You can make one, you can make both. Welcome. That's all I can say.
Well, again, you got 60 days for the Sunrise to book, and you got 30 days for Freedom to book. I'm excited actually about some of the fun stuff we can do on Freedom, like event-wise.
I'm just telling you, I look at the ports and I see all kinds of opportunities. I really do.
Yeah,
And
especially like the Freedom leg, it's less port, but the ship is so freaking awesome. It makes up for it, right? But Cozumel is the perfect place to have a group event. Like Cozumel is perfect. It's perfect.
But so is Coco. So is Coco.
That's true.
Mean, I hate to be negative, but Hideaway Beach at times is like $50, and it's adults only, and it's a heated pool, so you don't have to worry about the water being cold. It's a huge heated pool with huge swim-up bar, restaurants that you can get food right there, great service. I see potential in both of the cruises and all the stops. I really do.
Yeah, it obviously in Nassau we're going to the Bearded Clam. We're going to the Bearded Clam. There's going to be a group event at the Bearded Clam,
yes.
and you guys are gonna love the drinks. You're gonna love the staff. You're gonna love everything about the Bearded Clam.
Earlier, Pam said, "Can it hold 130?" And I meant to answer, and it's like they would find a way to accommodate 130.
Well, they also have an upstairs.
People.
They have an upstairs.
Yeah, I know the Bearded Clam. They would accommodate us.
We're
They
not
would
gonna
be
have
like,
130 people. I promise you that.
Whatever we have, we'll call and tell them we're coming, and they'll be prepared for us.
Yeah.
No doubt about it.
We're not gonna have 130 people.
And what
That's
is it? A
guaranteed.
10-minute walk?
But
Is it 10 minutes?
That's a
From
stretch. That's a stretch. Probably a little less. I mean, maybe getting around the
10-minute
corner.
walk from the pier.
Once you
5
get
to 10
into the
minute walk.
port, when you get into the port, it's 3 minutes. Steve and Ruth might be making it. That would be fantastic. That'd
be great.
stellar. I've
Love
hung
to
out
have
with
you,
Rick
Steve.
and Ruth. Rick and Ruth are some of the most fun people to hang out with. Overflow
They are
will be
super
at
fun.
the Stanky Clam, says Paul Atta. And that's fine too. That's fine too. Can't wait. So excited we got our dates. Okay, good. The Elkies are coming.
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy too? Trying to like schedule a group cruise is almost impossible these days because everybody's got something going on and you don't want to step on people's toes. And sometimes you forget, like, oh, does anybody else have something going on? And you book, you get it set up. I can tell you this, Larry. The announcement for Coop Cruise 2027 will be coming sooner than later. And
Yeah, we should probably start planning for that now.
but I can tell you that the one that really appeals to me is on another ship, very much like Freedom of the Seas, called Liberty.
You're not even sure if you've ever been on the Liberty.
I've been on Liber Pendant, but I don't know if it was Liberty or Independence, either time.
That's
But
my
it's San Juan. It's out of Miami, but it goes to St. Kitts, St.
Very good.
Thomas, and San Juan, And I can tell you that the group event will absolutely be at St. John on the beach. We'll have to take a ferry.
It's no big deal. It's actually really cool to take the ferry. I've done it twice.
Yeah. Well, listen, you know, we'll make the announcement on 2027 soon enough. We'll make it after, you know, the 2026 deadline has expired, obviously. But we have made, I've made a decision. Got to get the date squared away so I don't end up booking something on Easter again and, you know, pissing off the whole family. But listen, be nice to each other online. Sometimes you can scroll, and sometimes you got to say something.